Hello, welcome back to Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Now that we're in the processing section of the plant, we can take a look at a few things. And I'm hoping, yeah, you can look here. You might notice something about the meat that's going through there. That doesn't look like pig flesh, does it? Certainly doesn't have the proportions of pig flesh. Yeah, this processing plant wasn't meant for pigs, or at least no longer is meant for pigs. It's meant for people. He's been processing human beings in here. And I think that's what he says when they're feeding to the pigs. Now, there's a line that I don't know if it's ever actually said in here, but it basically goes on about how humanity is nothing but pigs, and it's one of those really good lines in this game that make it a real shame about the rest. Yeah, Mandus has been, when he's talked about the product and everything else, he's actually, I mean, it's pretty obvious. He's basically been using human beings as feed, as product, as everything. He's been feeding humans bits of other people, and then he's been inducing, like, their laudanum drive state. Oh, hold on. I think oh, I might have just inadvertently... Wait, really? This should be... Oh, hold on. I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I need to actually do something else first before I do this. Yeah, because I have to find a way to get past those pigs. And I just realized that I just jumped off the edge there. Oops. Yeah, Mandus has been doing some pretty heinous shit here, and it's mostly that he's been feeding people to people.
Will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The worthy? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Alright, engineer. So, oh, more Compound X, I guess. Yeah, the engineer, I guess, just wrote off humanity, although Mandus, at least apparently at one point, thought that certain people were worth saving. He just wasn't sure exactly who it would be. Oh, alright. Let's... Can I... Yeah, I think I just shoved one of these in, don't I? Oh, that was weird. That was actually not me. I didn't touch the... Jesus Christ, yeah. I did not touch the mouse during that. That just yanked the controls away from me. Okay, so that should have disabled that, although you can see there's more of these Compound X tanks. I'm hoping... Yeah, alright, here we are. Now that the area is starting to flood, and that's going to hopefully flood the area that has the man-pigs wandering around it. At least I hope this is water and not Compound X, because I'm pretty sure Compound X would just, like, eviscerate you. Or just dissolve you into, like, your component bits. Come on, Mandus, give it a climb, buddy. Oh, wow. Jesus, yeah, this thing is flooded as hell. And let's take a look. Are the man-pigs still in the water now? Yeah, they are. Alright, cool. Hey, buddy. You want to take a look up here for me? No? Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. That'll be, that's your problem, not mine. Let's grab this. And then that should... Yeah, we electrified the water and we killed the man-pigs. And now I can actually take this back off. You know, I guess that is proof positive that this is just water, not Compound X, because the water would react electrically. Or, I'm sorry, the Compound X would react electrically. And now do I... You know, this is the part that I can never quite remember exactly where to go. Because I know I need to get into that room. Oh, you know what? I think I actually just... I think I'm overthinking it. I can just jump down from that entrance. Don't know why I forgot about that. Seems like a really obvious solution, but... Alright. Yeah, so little puzzles like that are still some of the cool stuff about this. Obviously, if you're a fan of, like, steampunk-style stuff, this whole game is basically built on that type of mechanic. Yeah, here we are. So this door wouldn't open for us anyway. And... yeah, I think if we just dropped down, we would end up dead, but you can actually get a good look at this creature here. I mean, it's very clearly pig-like with like a semi-human body, and it actually has human feet for the most part, but the legs are all kinds of fucked up. The body is just mutilated. You can see there's like bits of bone or metal sticking out. Yeah, these things are not very good. They're not very pleasant. Alright, this is the Pig Line Central Operations. Let's give it a good crank or two. I don't really know what we're doing here, but... Alright. And then can I... Okay, yeah, I guess flicking these is going to do some pretty serious damage. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I guess... Oh, so doing that breaks it. Or hurts Mandus. What about doing this? One more. And... There we go. So that completely fried all of this. Yeah, the coolant pumps. Let's see what else is here. Spark plug.
I know you, machine. I know what
Jesus
you fear.
Christ.
I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
Alright, well, engineer, I'm still going to do my best to stop you, you psychopath. Oh, hey, a note. Let's take a read. October 27th, 1899. And waste not, want not, for here the assorted slop and innards are sifted and sorted and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into two sections ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim, it is kept in our freezer bays under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms, and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats, but no jackets, on a freezing winter's night, without a fire in the grate, and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes, even now passing through steam, fire, and blade beneath our feet. And was there another entry? Yeah, there's still a few. At the spark plug, this electrification must be lethal to the touch. Now to confound the machine and flood the system, this time not with sewage, but boiling, sparking liquid death. Compound X in the coolant tanks. This vile concoction, this Compound X, it is the arterial blood of this horror. Boiled, it creates the steam to drive pistons, but here it is freezing and flows about the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and effluent? Oh boy, and coolant pumps. I sense an opportunity, my first strike. Impeding these cogs with a large enough object should jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure buildup that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Alright, well, we're going to, I guess, keep on moving, but yeah, I guess Mandus is doing a good job of stopping it. We're heading to the Tripery, which always sounds like a pleasant time. Wait, is there more flooding? Okay. And that note there, hey buddy. Oh look, it's another one of the man pigs, and they're actually playing with blocks. Well, one or two of them take a nap. And another note. December 2nd, 1899. So this is a really recent one. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod. Headless rib cages in the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made of clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece, by the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. Yeah, Mandus, you're clearly losing your shit, buddy. But I don't actually know if that's supposed to be a metaphor, or if he actually, did make a clockwork spine, and then he forgot, and then he ate it or something. I like the aesthetics of clockworks, but at the same time, they're horrendously impractical. Oh, great, another one of these entries. Yeah, you can definitely see what I mean when I say that this game is maybe a little bit too reading heavy. But I guess, it's par for the course for what I would expect out of the Chinese room. I'm also sorry that you probably couldn't see shit going down the ladder. Alright, let's...
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs. Towards the red light of the nursery. Sunset in the window like a bleeding sky. The horizon a slit throat. The seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
Alright. So what he's referencing is actually, I think it's an old Aztec ritual or something like that, where you would like dress up in, however they did. Oh, hello. Jesus, yeah, these guys are chopping up human beings that they've apparently captured. That's horrific. Or they're doing something even worse, I can't really tell. And what was that note that I had? My journal, The Path to the Tripery. It is critically injured now, I'm sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death, descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after. Oh no, I guess he's right, yeah, because his mind broke before the children died. That much is certain. And we'll see why later.
You're a great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders!
We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Yeah, Mandus finally got sick of the professor and his excursions or his questions and inquisitions and all that, and he decided to put him through the machine. And yeah, you might notice up here, I'm just looking at this, kind of taking it all in, there is a pig body that was eviscerated by a person with a pig head holding up the pig's heart. One thing I will say, this game does really keep to its theming for the most part very, very well. The hell? Oh, this is like a river of blood. Jesus Christ. And I guess... Hold on, is that... Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's the kids. Hey, kids. What do you got for me? They get a lot of mileage out of that animation. I think we're going to see it like 2 or 3 more times. Something like that. I mean, it's really, really well used. Also, Mandus, how the hell did we get down here?
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
Okay, Mandus, I think you're going a little crazy, buddy, but yeah, we're actually, I mean, this is a literal lake of blood, and I think we're actually going to see a pretty interesting thing in a minute here. Yeah, take a look, though. There's just somehow, like, eviscerated human bodies got down here, ones that had been partially processed and ready to go. They managed to make their way through, and they're just sitting here in this literal lake of blood. So, the side of me that used to do like engineering studies really likes the hyper efficiency he's going for here. The rest of it is just kind of horrified at what he's done. And I guess we descend further into the machine. Alright, the veil lifts, the bride is waiting. And in that instance, cradling my children's head in my palms, I knew that I had to unbuild what I had constructed. This machine was ever mine, and it fell to me to redeem it and myself. Well, Mandus, I give you credit for wanting to do that.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Well, we can say that the engineer is certainly dedicated. And that's actually another really well done idea. I like how they've managed to make the engineer into the machine. And it's actually really well done, and that came as quite a surprise to me the first time that I ever played this. Oh boy, let's see. Let's go to my journal. Do I have... in my dreams I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before, I am sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves, the deathly still, and the freezing air tell me I am close. Alright, well, I guess Mantis isn't wrong. Maybe humans never walked down here, but I think the man-pigs may have, because obviously these had to have been built. And these had to have been built for someone to maintain them. Yeah, like this is a system for the sausagery, this is a system for the scalding hoses, etc. And we're actually coming up on one of the other enemies now.
Why did you take my children?
I, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide. And everything is lost.
Well, Mantis, you're not wrong. You are certainly damned, but you can still try to redeem yourself, buddy. So, you might remember that there was something we read the other day. Yeah, those things. It talked about creatures that were basically ripped from world to world. These things, I think they're actually... It's kind of a shame because it's such a rampant cliche. I think they're called, like, Tesla pigs or something like that. And that's exactly what they are. They are covered in, like, these electrical conduits, for lack of a better phrase. Oh, the organ distribution tanks, maintenance access. You know what? I actually don't know if I want to head that way quite yet, because we're about to be under threat again. Oh no, why are you flickering? Why are you flickering? Is there a threat down here? Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, okay, no, the world just flickered in and out. I think I just missed something. I probably just missed, like, the kids pulling their hearts out again or whatever. Yeah, they get a lot of mileage. Or I don't want to say mileage because that implies that it was useful. They get a lot of use out of that animation set. Hey, you little bastards. Yeah, the organ distribution tanks. This is back to maintenance access. Are there any... Alright, so these are locked up. These are locked up so I can't, like, yank the pipes out. Okay. Guess we are gonna just head on deeper into the machine. And I'm gonna try my best not to get grabbed by one of these Tesla pig creatures. Oh, goody. Alright, so, I'm just gonna say, full disclosure, we need to go over here. Oh, come on, Mandus, move, buddy. Yeah, come on. Okay, hit this. Oh, Jesus Christ, hello. Ow, fuck me. Alright, Mandus. Oh, God. Oh, dear, it's right there. Oh, nope. Mandus, need you to move. I don't like how slow he is here. It's a little frustrating because it does kind of feel like you do get artificially punished to some extent. Come on, close it. Holy God, okay. I hope that was the only one because... yeah, I think if I take one more hit, I'm gonna die. You can see how red my screen is. But I will say Mandus is pretty tough to be able to take a good few smacks in the ass from one of these things. But yeah, this is a very, very tough area because they talked about them flashing in and out of the world. That's exactly what they do here. They actually go back and forth. So you can't always keep track of them. They can appear and disappear from anywhere. Which is another really cool idea, and I like how they've sort of reused some of the ideas for enemies in The Dark Descent. Oh, okay, so this is just a progressive... I know there's another experience with those. Mandus descending amongst the spirits. Blood, Mandus. We are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask, and we will tear the future loose from the ribcage of the present. We will save them. We will save them all. You know what? I really don't trust you, machine, but I'm not going to sit here and worry about it right now. I'm going to worry about taking you apart. Oh, the electrogravitic suppression. Oh, hey, what are these?
Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become? I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Well, at least Mandus is dedicated. Yeah, I don't know how all of these toys are sitting here.
My darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Alright, let's take a look at this note quick. 28th of December, 1899. And I think that might be, like, within a day or two, because we're playing this, I think, just before the new year. Memories. They surfaced like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was this the egg of my soul, the moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him, and myself as well? You know, that's a kind of cool and interesting bit. You know, I wonder how... He talks about a feeling of hatred. Did he, because the mother died giving birth, does he hate the children and also love them?
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
So that's a little part of it. One of the things that drove Mandus insane is when he saw the orb, he saw the future, and what he saw specifically was all of the atrocities coming of the 20th century. And let's take a quick look here. What does this say? Mandus is alone. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my own goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says. You must find your own answers now. Well, Mandus is doing a pretty good job of finding his own answers, I'll say that. But yeah, so that's what the machine is talking about when it says that I've seen the atrocities. I mean, think of how much bad stuff occurs in the 20th century alone. I mean, you have both world wars, there's so many genocides, it's... Whatever it is, it's a damn mess. Oh, shit. Hello. Mandus, buddy? Okay. Oh, dear. You know what? I don't really know where it is right now. And that's a problem, because I think I need to get moving. Oh god, please tell me it's on the other side of the glass. Yeah, this is actually... I quite like this I quite like this particular moment in the game. It's very well done, and like the flickering in and out does a good job of sort of selling the, I guess, worry. What the fuck? Okay. Weird. Way to go, Mandus, you nut job. Yeah, it does a very good job of making that section tense. That's really well done. I'll give them credit for it. Okay, and now I think I might need to head out into the center. Yeah, here we are. I just wanted to loop around and make sure there was nothing else I could do, but I believe I just need to go out here. And you might notice something. That's a heart. Somehow a heart was used in part to power this stuff. And I can't remember, do I just need to... I can't remember if I need to like yank these out or something, or if I need to do something with these switches. And the kind of wobbly vision thing here isn't really making it any easier for me. Maybe not. Maybe I just need to... Do I need to go back inside? Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I need to do something with the heart, but I don't quite remember what. I thought it had something to do with these doors, but... maybe not. Yeah, it's either the doors or else these things here, which I think like function almost like elevators. Alright, so there's that. No, these are still all good. Yeah, I probably have to go back to the heart, and I need to do something there. Let's see. Oh. Oh, hang on. No, I think that's It might just be this ladder. Did I? Yeah, I think I just missed this. Alright. Climb, 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 Madness. And we are actually getting relatively close to the end of the game here. I may end up just making this a longer episode and keeping it... Oh, hey, nice. I'm gonna... I don't know exactly what these are doing, but I think I just need to go mess with each of them. Yeah, they start spinning around. Let's grab the third. And then I think there's a fourth one? Number 4. Alright.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
Alright, Mandus. Good job, buddy. Let's go see what I can do. Did that just... That might have just, like, damaged the... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, God help me. I have lost the giant paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. Yeah, I guess his name is Oswald Mandus, isn't it? And then we have the engineer. So this is actually being told from the perspective of the engineer, I guess. Yeah, I mean, look at that, just that pipe of just body parts coming out.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
So the only thing I'm not sure about lore-wise in this game is I don't really know exactly who this is. Is this actually Mandus and this is like some fever dream? Are we actually playing as one of the pigs? Is this just some person that they put in there? It's too tall to be one of the kids, and I don't think he would do that to his wife. Okay, well I guess we're just gonna keep on going then. Mandus? Oh, I apparently can't sprint. I just have to dawdle forward.
I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
Well, you know what?
Stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we share. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
And that's what I was talking about, that he's seen the future. Mandus's kids are doomed to die in the Somme in World War I. Gassed to death, I think he said. And yeah, you might have just seen that we got a lot of use out of the models of the bloody kids. Alright, come here. And now we're going to be coming up, I think, on the section that made me go, what the hell? I don't know if it's supposed to be that this is true.
Deep in mud and bone, and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws, and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
To be honest, I think if I was in 1899 and I saw the coming 20th century, I'd probably go insane too. So I can kind of sympathize with what the engineer went through. I can't agree with his goals, but still. All right. And now let's yeah, we're up here at the machine. This is the heart of the machine.
Snow. For your children.
Might have seen the little pig mask there. Yeah, the pig mask basically follows us the whole game. And something you might have recognized, this area, this building, this is where the game started. This is where we saw everything go to hell the very first time when the machine said to, or begged us not to kill him. But, oh, might as well. Let's press the button. Right in the heart.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
I hope that caught on the video. That was just Mandus's kids. And then it seals. Yeah, and that was Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. The story for it is really cool. I like the idea. I really thought that it was awesome how they opted for the whole like crazed industrialist angle, and how he was basically so sick of humanity that he wanted to turn them into pigs and treat them like such. Yeah, I can see it was developed by the Chinese Room, published by Frictional. I'm going to start off with the stuff that I liked first, because this game was actually really disappointing for me the first time I ever played it, and it still doesn't feel great. Although we didn't encounter many of the major bugs that I've seen before. But so what did the game do really well? Like I said, I really like this story. There were some really cool monster moments. Some cool puzzles. The use of a lantern that's more like directional than just the all-around glow of the lantern from the Dark Descent was neat. It changed the dynamic a little bit. Kind of like using a flashlight versus the glow stick in Penumbra. You know, you can see maybe a little further, but you can't see everything around you. And I feel like there was a couple other things that I thought were really cool. I mean, aside from just specific encounters. But I will say, like, the major strength of this game was the story. It was really well done. It was really kind of horrific. What writing there was done, or was in there for the most part, was really cool. It was really neat. did a good job of sort of portraying like the horror of what we were experiencing. But, you know, that's kind of it. This game was, like I said, this is probably my second least liked game of anything Frictional has ever like done or published. That, aside from Requiem, it was too much of a walking simulator. You know, the Chinese room, I think, doesn't know how to do anything else. They can just make walking simulators. They got rid of a lot of the gameplay elements of it as well. There was no inventory management. There was no, like, oil or item management, like for the lantern. I didn't need anything to fuel it. There's no sanity. There really isn't health. I get hit until I die. Yeah, I mean, it just... So much about this game, they took so much out of this. They took so much out of what made Amnesia unique and fun and cool, and they kind of just dumbed it down. I mean, it really is just, it's mostly a walking simulator with a lot of reading, and then a few kind of in-between moments. Oh, one of the other things I thought was really cool was I liked how they made it so that the world manipulated around you. That scene with the centrifuge, where you had to go through the door because the world changed, and then when you came back around, everything was normal, so like you don't know what that was. That was really well done too, but I mean, honestly, it's such a shame because I remember looking so much forward to this game, and it just kind of ended up being a disappointment. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It's kind of sad that this was the actual sequel to Amnesia, but at the same time, I have a lot of faith that Amnesia Rebirth is going to do better, because, I mean, this one and A Dark Descent were actually all in the same universe. Well, anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. I'm happy I got a chance to play it for you. If you do have any, of course, special requests for games you'd like me to play, feel free to leave a comment below or anything like that. But I will be continuing onward to play Soma coming up soon. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.